What's up, YouTube? Drew here, and you are in my shop with another second generation Prius. This is a trade-in that for a number of reasons we won't get into, I am just sending to auction. I'm not going to recondition it and keep it. It's a great car. It just has a pending check engine light for an oxygen sensor. So being that I have a whole bunch of used Prius parts, including, obviously not that starter, including these oxygen sensors, I was just going to throw one in and then drive the car tomorrow. I've got about 100 miles of errands to do. That way all my monitors clear and I can send this to auction and the people bidding on it know that it's a good car, right? Sounds easy, especially for those of you who know how easy of a job it is to change an oxygen sensor. Well, here we go. Let's take a look. That's a catalytic converter shield, and that was put there because somebody stole the catalytic converter off of this car. The poor owner of it had to spend a fortune to have it replaced with one that won't last a tenth as long, and then they opted to put this several $100 shield over it, which now adds at least 3 or 4 hours of drilling out rivets, moving it out of the way, and then reinstalling it just to change an oxygen sensor. But here's what I want you guys to know. I genuinely care about every single one of you out there that's subscribed to this channel and those of you who aren't that want to learn about these cars. I care about you as people, so I want you to know that all the scumbag, I shouldn't say that, sorry, all the person stealing your catalytic converter has to do is cut right there, and then all they have to do is cut right there. I'm gonna take a wrench right here on live film, or memory card, whatever. I'm touching the pipe that they have to cut. That is where it connects to the engine. Back there is where it connects to the tailpipe. They do make some kits that have a shield that goes right in there so they can't get to that. But what I want you guys to know is that when you think about your car, when you work on your car, when you take your car to a mechanic, all the people in those scenarios care about the car. The criminal who's cutting your catalytic converter out does not care about you, and they do not care about your car. They are a human, but barely. So anyways, they're gonna steal it either way. So what I want you guys to know, what I wanted you to see with your own eyes, is that these catalytic converter shields are literally, the people who engineered that know what I just showed you, but they capitalized on your pain and suffering by selling you that shield that they know is gonna do nothing. The companies that make one with a little flap that protects that area that I showed you up front here, they're making an effort, but the criminals are gonna still steal it. I see it all the time, guys. Don't forget, I deal with hundreds of these cars a year, and I've been around it for, all the trouble with this started in 2020. It's the end of 2024, so we're looking at almost 5 years of catalytic converter theft related issues. I've seen it all, guys. Again, hundreds of these cars a year. Please don't waste your money on a catalytic converter shield. I felt very compelled to put this up and share with you guys that the person who, if somebody owned this car and they brought it to a shop, don't forget, my shop just preps cars for retail and wholesale. We do not do public repair work. So we've had people reach out. We don't do that. So I don't take customer cars, fix them, and then give them back to customers. I buy cars, recondition them, and either wholesale them at auction or retail them to customers. If you were bringing this car to a regular mechanic for a $200 oxygen sensor job, it's like a $500 job now. And meanwhile, it doesn't protect your catalytic converter. So this is a public service announcement. Like I said, I genuinely care about you guys. That's why I take the time to make these videos. If you thought this was helpful, if this convinced you of how serious of an issue this is, if you thought anything about this video that somebody else should see it, please give it a thumbs up. The more thumbs up and comments and likes and subscribes that the video gets, the more people see it. And like I said, this is a public service announcement. It's to show you guys with your own eyeballs how easy it is to steal a catalytic converter, even with the shield in place. It doesn't even slow the criminal down. So anyways, I'm Drew. I really hope it's helpful. I'm sorry it's such a downer, but sometimes that's what the truth is. It's not always pleasant. So if you like that kind of content, if you want to see more about these awesome cars, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Been putting up a lot of Prius content lately. Love the second gens. Been doing a lot with the thirds and even starting to get more into the fourths, and might actually be buying a fifth gen to mess around with a little bit. So if you're into that, please subscribe. Hey, listen, God bless you. I genuinely hope you're not watching this, just post most theft. And if you are, hang in there. You know, I mean, there's brighter days, so just hang in there. God bless you. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.